Okay, kids, we're coming back to the final. All right. And this is a physical science exam first semester. And what we're going to do now is we're going to add some questions. I'm going to ask you to kind of pay attention. So please, because we're moving on to chapter 12. And we're going to start taking these questions here, the multiple choice questions, and figuring out which ones we can use. And so we're going to go through, and that's it, huh? All right. Oh, you know what else? The first thing that we're going to probably do is chapter 12 vocab. And I think it's like vocab for chapter 12. Vocab chapter 12. All right. And so that will be this. We're going to look at this because chapter 12 vocab is pretty small. And we want to look at the definitions for, if we remember. All right. So let's just take a look at the ones for, see if there's any ones in here that we can get rid of. Is that going? Right. Okay. So this is how it's set up. Force, that definition is going to be on there if it shows up. There we go. All right, so we got force. And we're going to back this up just a bit. All right. Um, all right, push or pull, a Newton, that should be on there. So if everybody can kind of look up here. There we go. Because these are the definitions that are going to be on the test. Net force, that should be on there. Friction, that should be on there. Static friction, that should be on there. We're looking for stuff that actually we didn't cover or partially covered. All of these so far we've covered: air resistance, the parachute drop, fluid friction, gravity we covered extensively, terminal velocity, projectile motion we covered extensively with the catapult, inertia, mass, weight we've covered extensively, momentum, conservation of momentum. So for chapter 12, all of those are going in. I don't see there's anyone that we can get rid of because most of those govern our laboratories. So we're going to move on with that just to, and I guess we'll go up. Your weight equals, actually, I think chapter 12 is where we spent the most time. Strong, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this question for you. Because on those strong and weak nuclear forces, we didn't spend a lot of time on them. And so it's, oh, wait. That one is going to be on there. Which of the universal forces is the weakest? No, well, for so far, just from chapter 11 and 12, because we've covered all of those extensively. You shouldn't have a problem with those. So right now we're only up to like 30 something vocab words. When an unbalanced force, now we're just looking for what questions do we want to get rid of on the exam? Yeah, I realize you want to get rid of everything, but we can't. We can get rid of this one. Now I'm trying to make a fair final, but a lot of these we've spent so much time on. Magnets. We spent it one day on magnets, but this is if you don't know this question, what when opposite poles of two magnets are brought together, uh, I'm sorry. When an unbalanced force, you better know this one. That was all of this semester. When an unbalanced force acts on an object, that was the point of this class. That one has to stay. And then balance force, yeah, equals to 0. Huh? I you'll have to deal with yourself. I'm trying to think. All of these we've spent extensive time on. Sure, maybe Monday. You know what? We're getting rid of this one. Even though we did the pendulum, we're getting rid of that one. 90. No, we got 47. Uh, the project of mass and velocity, falling leaf, Newton's third law. You guys got to know Newton's third law. Then that's it. The SI unit of force is the Newton. Newton's third law explains reaction forces. All of these are really fair. Not to mention you got a video that has the answers for them. So with that, we're gonna stop this video and hit okay. With that, we're gonna stop this video and get ready for chapter 14 and part of 15 on Monday. Then we'll have a review on Tuesday. All right, so talk to you later.